Well, I ordered my Nexus 1 from Google less than 24 hours ago, and it's here in my hands on the East Coast. So here we go, my first unboxing video.
That was video number 1. This video is number 200, and that's a personal milestone for me. And what I'm going to do in this video is give you somewhat of a retrospective on my channel, and also give you a behind-the-scenes look at what I do here and what the theory behind the channel really is. Now, before I get into any of that, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, for participating, whether it be commenting or thumbs-upping my videos, and I definitely want to give a special thanks to all of my subscribers. A year and 9 months after I started this channel, I have 2,276 subscribers. That's how many subscribers I have as of the filming of this video. About 2,100 of those subscribers I've added this year alone. Now, one of the interesting metrics about my channel, for me at least, is that I have 938,811 views, total uploaded views for my videos. That's just about 61,000 and change views short of 1 million views. That blows my mind. My videos have been seen in every country around the world, even China, where my Motorola Atrix phone review was watched a couple of times. Which is interesting to me because, as I understand, YouTube is blocked in China, but my videos, I think it was 4 times, my videos were watched in China. So I'm happy to say that my videos have been watched in every country around the world. And it's really a cool feeling to know that something that I do in the comfort of my own home can be watched and enjoyed around the world. Now, this channel started when I purchased the Nexus 1, the first ever true Google phone. Now, I've been an Android user since day one. I've owned the G1 since day one. In fact, I jumped from Verizon at the time to T-Mobile, which has less coverage in my area, just so I could use the first ever Google phone. But I didn't start my channel when I bought my G1. I started the channel when I bought my Nexus 1. And really, I just wanted to, I had always enjoyed watching unboxing videos and watching videos of technology I didn't own, because it gives you a feeling for what the item is, what the device is, and it also helps you decide if you want to buy it yourself or not. So I always have liked watching those kind of videos, and I thought, well, I bought the Nexus 1 on day one, had it shipped to me overnighted from Google at the time, and I thought, let me share this with everybody out there. The purpose at the time was just to document buying this new phone and sharing it with everybody. What happened next really opened my eyes to YouTube. Now, I had been messing around with YouTube before. I had a couple of channels on there, nothing specific, nothing that really lives on to this day. But I started with a channel in 2008 and was just kind of messing around, doing little videos here and there. So I had been producing videos for YouTube since 2008, but nothing of real consequence, and like I said, none of it survives to this day. I deleted those channels. The channels really never had much success, so when I did my first ever TechHarvest videos, I was really surprised to see the amount of views they were getting. And Google soon contacted me and wanted to put ads on some of those videos, those first initial 6 videos. At the time, the TechHarvest project, if you want to call it that, was basically just there to show off my Nexus 1 phone. I didn't really plan on making more videos at the time because I never really wanted to devote a lot of time to making videos on YouTube. But when they took off, when they were getting thousands of views, it kind of opened my eyes to thinking, wow, I really enjoy technology. I enjoy sharing what I have in front of me, and maybe I could do this a little more regularly. Now, the theory behind my TechHarvest videos is that I don't show my face. Now, it's not because I'm shy, it's because I believe that the star of the video is the device itself, and all attention should be focused on that device. So unless something changes in the future, you're not going to be seeing my face. Everything's still going to be a point of view perspective. And really another thing that goes into the theory of this channel is I'm exploring with you. I'm exploring this device generally for the first time. 95% of the time, I don't do anything unless I do it on film. So if I'm installing an OS, or I'm showing you how to, dual boot a machine, or I'm building a PC, I don't do anything in advance on that. I film it as I'm doing it. Now the theory behind that is that you and I are exploring this together. We're experiencing it for the first time together. That's another thing that's important about my channel. Another thing that's important about my channel is that I believe that I have to take you from beginning to end. I don't leave any information out. I want to take you through the process the entire way and show you exactly every step I've done in the process. Now, when I first started making videos for my TechHarvest channel, I had a JVC camcorder, a digital video tape camcorder, and I used that for the first 7 out of my first 8 videos. And I edited everything on my MacBook in iMovie. So I started out with a very basic camcorder and very basic video editing software. It worked out well, but I did want to up my game, and so I moved on to a JVC Vario camcorder, which instead of doing 4:3 resolution or aspect ratio, it did a 16:9 aspect ratio, a widescreen aspect ratio, but it was still a standard definition camcorder. It worked well, and I used it for the next 100 or so videos. Now within that time frame, I pretty much got off of the Mac platform. I had been a Mac user for about 8 years, but I got into building my own computers, and you really can't do that. You could do a Hackintosh, but then you're always playing the game of cat and mouse where they're going to break it and then you've got to fix it. And really, when I use a computer, I'm not interested in always keeping ahead of the curve. I just want the thing to work. So I moved back over to Microsoft and Windows, and to be honest, it's a great operating system. And I'm not really partisan in any way. I think both Mac and PCs, they offer great solutions to computing, and it just is personal preference. Whatever you prefer is best. And in my scenario, my situation, having a PC that I can tinker with and build on is much more important than living within the Apple ecosystem. So that's why I've personally chosen to go primarily with Windows, although I do use Linux, Ubuntu, and also Chrome OS. Right now, the only Apple device that I currently own is my 5th generation iPod Classic. Now, being that I switched over to PCs, I needed some sort of video editing software, and I ended up using Sony Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 9. It's a great little video editing piece of software. It's fairly powerful, and that's what I'm using to this day. Now, I will be purchasing Adobe Premiere within the near future, and I will be moving on to that. But as of right now, I'm still with Sony Vegas. Now, the first video I edited on Sony Vegas was video number 40, the unboxing of my Corsair HX750W Professional Series power supply for my PC build. Now, the interesting thing is that I filmed all the videos from building the PC, and then actually edited those videos on that built PC. So the PC build was actually completed before any of the PC build videos were edited and uploaded. Which brings me to my least favorite video that I've ever done. And that is the unboxing of my PC case, the NZXT M59 Classic Series. That video was probably the most difficult video to edit. And I wasn't really happy with the result on the video, but I had to post it because it was part of the PC build series. And again, the theory behind the channel is I experience it as you are experiencing it. So I couldn't put the case back in the box. It's one take, and that's it. Another video of mine that really was not one of my better ones was video number 47, and that was the Android system update. Now, the Nexus S had just launched with Gingerbread on it. The Nexus 1 still had Froyo on it. And I was hoping beyond hope that the Nexus 1 would get the Gingerbread update fairly close to the launch of the Nexus S. Now, not only was this video a letdown because I didn't get the Gingerbread update, it was just a small minor update to Froyo, but it was filmed with my Kodak PlaySport camcorder, the HD camcorder that I got, to replace my JVC Averio camcorder, and the audio and video were way out of sync in that video. So that's another video I'm not a huge fan of, but I still leave it on my channel to this day because anything I post I leave on, so it's basically chronicling the history of my channel. So the good, the bad, it's all there. Now I definitely have to say that one of my favorite videos is video 75, the LightScribe unboxing, installation, label creation, and burning. It's basically my first ever real soup to nuts video where I show you from actual unboxing of a LightScribe drive to actually creating a LightScribe disk. Not only is it very inclusive of a lot of information, but it's fairly short, it's just under 12 minutes long, and the editing on it is one of my favorite of all the videos I've posted on my channel. Now, one of the more frustrating videos to film was video number 80, setting up Google Cloud Print, how to print from the CR48 Chrome OS notebook. Now I'm actually going to do a video on Google Cloud Print in the future, probably in the next week or so. You'll be seeing a new video about Google Cloud Print because my printer now can use Google Cloud Print, but more on that later. The reason I say that video 80 was the most frustrating video to film is because it actually took hours upon hours to try and get Google Cloud Print to work. And it was just pretty much brand new at the time, so it wasn't working very well. It took me, I think it was 4 hours to get something actually printed from my phone to the printer. So I haven't actually tried Google Cloud Print since then, but my hope is that it has improved within the past, I don't know, 9 or so months. Now, video number 83 was somewhat of a milestone because that's where my current TechHarvest video format was kind of born. Prior to video number 83, I had been messing around with different formats, different intros, different outros, and whatnot. But I really settled on something that I thought really worked in video number 83, and I improved on it since then, but that's really where the current format was born. Now, I've always tried to keep some sort of TechHarvest branding on each and every one of my videos. Because I don't put my face in the video, I want something that people can recognize every time they watch my videos. So I make sure that there's always TechHarvest on every video that I post. What I do like about the newer format that I created in video number 83 is that it's all in the upper right-hand corner, almost as if it's a page, the corner of a page. Not only do you get the chapter number, which is the video number, but you also get the TechHarvest branding up there. It's almost as if these are pages or chapters in a book, in a video book, in the TechHarvest video book. But that's really what I wanted to create with the formatting there, and I'm pretty much going to keep that moving forward until I feel that I need to change it. Now, the main thing that you saw in video 83 that you still see to this day is my outro. Now, when I created that outro, I was very proud of it. I was able to graphically give you a link to my next video where it was pushing away the old video and giving you the link to the new video, and then putting my standard information up there that if you like what you see, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment, and favorite, and of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your free time with me. Now, the background of my outro is something that I actually filmed in person. I filmed it on my Nexus 1 phone. A couple of years ago, I went up to Salem, Massachusetts for Halloween. On my drive home, I came across a miniature mall or strip mall in Reading, Massachusetts. Now, in Reading, Massachusetts, at this mall, at this strip mall, there's a furniture store called Jordan's Furniture. And it's an interesting furniture store because I've never seen a furniture store so elaborate before. In that area, they actually have a trapeze area and what they call water fireworks. So in the background of my outro are these water fireworks. Now, I obviously put different music on that outro, but when you see those water fireworks live, they're actually dancing to music. They've got to be somewhere between 40 and 50 feet high. It's a light show and it's water, like I said. Very cool, very interesting, and I think it makes for a visually pleasing background for my outro for my videos. Now, one of the other things that I use in my videos is music from incompetech.com. And I really like my outro music that I use and my current intro music, which is almost like bongo drums. Both pieces of music come from incompetech.com. So if you want to use music in your videos, royalty-free music, definitely go on over to incompetech.com, and just as long as you always give them credit, you can use their music. It's a great service over there, and I definitely highly recommend it. Now, video number 87 was a surprise to me. Normally, if I do anything on my computers or my devices, I share it with you. Whether it's going to be popular or whether it's not going to be popular, I share it with you. And what I wanted to do, I really wanted to get more into Ubuntu Linux, so I dual booted my laptop and I documented the entire thing in video number 87. It was a very frustrating editing experience to edit that video because I just felt that that video kept going and going and going. It's one of my longest videos to date. It's actually my second longest video, but it sticks out in my mind as one of the videos that I was editing that it felt like it was going on and on forever, the edit of it. But the thing that was surprising about it was that it was so well received, because there aren't really any videos out there to speak of that tell you how to dual boot a machine with Windows and Linux. So as of the filming of this video, that video has over 10,000 views. And a lot of people have thanked me for uploading it because a lot of that information is all over the place, but not in one place as it is in this video. So that was somewhat of a surprise to me, how well received that was. Now, at the beginning of this year, I had about 150, 175 subscribers. What really put my channel on the map started with the Motorola Atrix phone, continued with the Motorola Zoom tablet, and really culminated with the Motorola Zoom versus iPad comparison that I did. That series of 4 videos where I compared the Apple iPad 2 with the Motorola Zoom tablet are to this day some of my most watched videos. Now, that was the only series of versus videos where I used a point system. At the time, I thought it was a good idea, but moving forward, I want to stay away from a point system and go towards more of a system where I give you all the information that you would need to make an informed decision, actual spec for spec, performance for performance, and then at the end of that comparison, I will give you my take and my opinion on things. I find that that is the best way to do a review, because not only do you get the reviewer's opinion, my opinion, in the concluding video, the final video of the series, but you also get to see for yourself, almost as if you were hands-on, how the two devices compare to each other. Now, one of the most interesting series of videos I've ever done were on the HP Touchpad. Now, I knew that the Apple iPad 2 versus Motorola Zoom tablet videos really put me on the map. It really increased the size of my channel, brought my videos to more eyeballs, and really was a milestone for my channel. So I thought, what is the next step? What is the next milestone for my channel? And I thought, well, it's got to be the HP Touchpad, because right now tablets are big and it's the new kid on the block. I'm going to do a full, in-depth series of videos on this tablet. Comparison videos and feature videos on the device. What ended up happening was very lackluster. I bought the device day one for $525, I believe, and did a whole series of videos on it, including my longest video to date, the HP Touchpad with WebOS review. I went very in-depth. The video is almost 31 minutes long. I love the HP Touchpad. I think the operating system on it is a great operating system. But the series of videos were not what I expected. I expected a lot of people to watch the videos and be interested in them, but they really weren't. So it's really no surprise to me that HP was experiencing low sales, because likewise, my views on these videos were very low. Not many people were watching these videos at the time. The day HP killed WebOS was the day I sold my HP Touchpad. I put it up on eBay for a buy it now, and it actually sold the day that HP killed the Touchpad. I got $350 for it. I spent $525 on it. Now the interesting thing was, after HP killed the touchpad and I had sold my touchpad, they had their big fire sale where they sold touchpads for $99. So I was able to pick up another touchpad for $130, and I was actually able to price match my original touchpad at Best Buy. So I originally spent $525 on it. I got $425 back on it, and I had sold it for $350 and picked up another one for $130. So the math on that works out that I was up. At the end of the day, I made money on it. So when all was said and done, I bought a touchpad, sold a touchpad, price matched that touchpad, and bought a new touchpad, and made about a couple $100 in the deal. So I was very lucky in that aspect. But one thing that I really noticed was, after the fire sale, all the videos that I did on the HP touchpad skyrocketed. In fact, my second most popular video, the Apple iPad 2 versus the HP touchpad part 2, just skyrocketed at this time. And at the filming of this video, that video has 37,904 views on it. Now in August I took a couple of weeks off, and then right when I was ready to get back into making videos, Hurricane Irene hit and I couldn't put another video up for another week. So now I'm back in the full swing of things. I'm going to be posting videos. I have to catch up with some videos such as the Google TV versus the Roku 2 device. I'm going to be posting that up. I'm going to have how to remove Linux off of your PC computer. I have a lot of things planned, so there's a lot of things going into my next 200 videos that are going to start this next week. Now, one thing to note, if you have your own YouTube channel or you're thinking of creating one, I would say definitely go and do it. It's a very rewarding hobby. You can share something you're passionate about with other people, and you're actually creating something. I like to think that I'm building this channel one subscriber at a time. I don't get involved with all these sub for sub schemes. I'm just here, I create videos, and in time, people will come. Now, as of the filming of this video, I've been at this for about 1 year and 9 months. And it's a lot harder to get the first 10 subscribers than it is to get the first 100 subscribers. It's a lot harder to get the first 100 subscribers than it is to get the next 1,000 subscribers. So as time goes on, things get easier, and as long as you focus on something that you enjoy, and as long as you focus on quality, people will come. Now, quality to me starts with content. It doesn't matter if you're filming with an SD camera with a 4:3 aspect ratio. As long as the content is there, people are going to want to come and see it. So if you're going to start your own channel, get whatever video camera you can get. Make sure you have a tripod, because you don't really want a shaky cam that can really take away from the experience. But if you have a tripod and a camera, you should be able to start your own channel. And then from there, just make little improvements. That's what I've been doing on my channel. I've improved here, I've improved there, in little areas here and there, and I keep improving. It's always a work in progress. I will definitely be upgrading my software that I use. Like I said, I'm going to be moving to Adobe Premiere. I will be upgrading the camera I use. It all just comes with time. So again, focus on content first, and then work on the experience, work on the actual visual experience, the audio, the video, the editing, and that's what I've been doing with my channel here. Again, I want to thank everybody, whether you've just participated by commenting or giving me a thumbs up, or if you're a subscriber, or if you are friends with me on Facebook or Google+, or you follow me on Twitter. I just want to thank each and every one of you for participating in this channel, because you make this possible, and you make me want to keep doing it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you stick with me for the next 200 videos. Now I'm going to end this video with a in memoriam, the devices that I no longer have. Some people think I'm ultra rich because I have 3 tablets, or I just built a state-of-the-art PC build. I have one of the latest cutting-edge phones. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not rich. I work hard for what I get, and I try and juggle my devices. What I mean by that is that when I find that something might not be important to the channel anymore, or something I'm probably not going to use anymore, I turn around and sell it. I had 2 iPads that I bought specifically to do videos with. I no longer own them. There's a lot of devices that I buy to use because I really like it, and there's some devices I buy to do reviews with, and it's sort of like a revolving door. So without any further ado, let's go to my in memoriam list of devices I had but no longer have, and this will do it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.